Hello again. This is the second game between Canada B and Japan B. It started as soon as the first one ended with fire on ice. So here Earl is representing Canada B, and syamii4 is representing Japan B. We missed game one, just like in the last video, and just like in the last video, game one went to Japan B. So we join here game two. Canada to start starts with Amulet. Japan goes with an Amulet and probably double Amulet for both players is what I expect to see here. This looks like a quick game involving Governor and Hamlet for plus buy. I thought that would have been a Hamlet there instead of a silver. You could use the amulets to gain you silver instead of actually buying them for yourself. So Japan's amulets have collided, unfortunate for them. Canada's may collide as well, but they at least got to trash two cards out of the deck, which is going to be very, very helpful for the governor. Buys another silver. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would prefer to see a Hamlet at this stage. Yeah, it delays the amulet, so terminal collision isn't terrible. So with the extra silvers in the deck, you probably continue trashing here. Let's see if there's a Hamlet, a warehouse now. The warehouse is good once you have the governor, I think. So, alright, Japan there opts to gain the silver, converts it to changeling, and buy a governor instead. Amulet trash again. This has to be a Hamlet, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I expect it to be here. I like Canada's position a little bit more because the deck is thinner. Japan does have the governor lead at the moment, as well as a changeling, but the deck is not as thin. We'll see how important that is. So yeah, amulet to trash, amulet for coin to gain a governor, all reasonable options. Alright, it's not a timely Hamlet for Japan here. They get to play both amulets. I assume that's what they want to do. Gain gold and keeps the gold. I expect Canada to switch that gold into a changeling. Yep, that's silver, sorry, into a changeling, trash one, and then gain a changeling effectively for Japan, right? Yeah, okay. So the warehouse looks very nice now. Ideally, this draws into governor and changeling. Doesn't quite get the changeling. Takes gold instead. Yeah, this is very nice play from Canada. They look in good position here now to close out this game. Trash, governor, no trash, money, governor. Unable to convert that changeling there. A bit sad, but what can you do? Gains are gold. Japan will convert. No, they keep the silver actually. Buys governor, changeling into governor. Yep. The game is very easy to play here for Canada at this point, I think. No real issues. Discards for the buy, yep. Warehouse. Both amulets get discarded. So opt in to gain gold here. Double governor. Okay, I thought maybe you could have remodeled a silver there, but I mean you get two governors regardless. So alright, so this governor draws some cards. Hamlet, End of the deck. Governor to gain gold. Silver gets switched into changeling. There's no reason to keep silver in your deck. Well, Canada's deck anyway. Amulet. What do you buy on 6? Probably gold, right? Because they have the double changeling to get the governors. Alright, so the governors are empty. Time to empty the provinces now. Usually how these games go. With governor around. So this will gain gold, okay. And what now? Okay, we started in on the provinces. Yeah, why not? Why not? I think the extra thinning will give Canada a decisive advantage here. And any silver coming in just gets switched to changeling. You could gain gold off the changeling very easily as well. No big deal. Alright, so Japan starts in on the province as well. And they'll be able to buy one here. Does make the end game a little more interesting. Let's see how Canada pilots this end game. Alright, amulet for money, gain gold. Japan takes the silver, okay. Hamlet, no discard for buy. Warehouse. Discards the silvers on the province. Remodel into province by province. Is this opening up an opportunity to lose if you buy province here? Can Japan get 3 provinces? Alright, so Canada did not want to. Whoa. Okay, under request was cancelled. Alright, cool. Right, so 4 provinces left, 2 for both players. Let's see. Alright, Japan opts to remodel 1. There are no 4 costs on the board to get duchies of governor remodels. Oof, this is rough. They could actually triple province. No. And that'll win it for Japan, I think, actually. Managed to come through the triple province. That was rough, man. Where did that go wrong? How did that happen? I swear Canada was in a better position. It's probably something to do with the end game. Because we'll see the game summary at the end here. I think they have the thinner deck. Yeah, just short. I mean, let's see. Let's hope they don't start too quickly. Yeah, look at that. No copper. 5 governors each. I feel like there's something in the end game there. Alright, so it's 2-0 to Japan. Chapel on board. Remodel Chapel. Looking at Japan's hand here, going first. Ooh, 5-2 for Canada. Gets the city. And the chapel, I expect. Yeah, does get the city and the chapel. Not sure if we have some lag here or not. No, okay. So chapel nicks 4 coppers, chapel nicks 3, and an estate for Canada. Alright, let's see what this remodel does. Mountain village, yup. On 2, what do you consider on 2? Is poorhouse an option? does go for the poorhouse. Oh wow, we are lagging. Earl buys a remodel on 4. Alright, alright. So Chapel gets rid of the coppers there. Looks better for the poorhouse. Probably turning this into Mountain Village. Probably, maybe, yeah. Okay, advisor is reasonable too. Alright, city remodels estate into Mountain Village. Chapel will probably clean up. No plus buy on the board, so this remodel will be critical. Good discard from Earl, tracking Japan's deck well there. Chapel gets trashed into Mountain Village, another poorhouse board. Remodel, I assume, the estate. I mean, you could actually remodel the copper into a poorhouse. Trash with Chapel. Just to keep the estate around for another remodel target later, but they have a couple coppers to do that with anyway. Meanwhile, Japan is ready to go for province. Will they take it? Yes, they do. Okay, so there you could have remodeled and picked up the remodeled card with the Mountain Village. An advisor for Earl there, and the second poorhouse. This is tough. Remodel province into province, right? Oh no, remodel estate into mountain by province. Yeah, that's good play as well. Yeah, Earl is there now, but it's late for that. Triple poorhouse. Yeah. Yeah, it's late now. Yeah, the remodel was too good. The extra gain gave Japan the boost in deck development there. Yeah, the Chapel gets trashed into the advisor. All reasonable stuff at this point. Wow, well, maybe this game did actually just come down to the opening. Probably we're meant to open remodel silver regardless. The extra gain is really really showing its power here. Yeah, that's game. Oof. Alright, Canada 3-0 down. Into game 4. These players are playing real fast, though I could barely keep up. Alright. So let's see how they go about game 4. Let's draw. Let's plus buy. And let's gain from Butcher. So you have all the nice things that you would like to have. Gear, yeah. Great opening card. Gear and March. Earl marches the Gear. Doesn't get him to Butcher though. Huh. Japan, in contrast, goes for Experiment and Gear. They get the Butcher. Yep. Snowy. Maybe that should be Experiment, I don't know. You really want the Butcher quickly, because our last game illustrated the importance of an extra gain. And the buy from the Snowy is not going to come into play, I think. Oh, well, not immediately. It'll come into play later, obviously. So I imagine this is a Butcher. So you could have saved that copper there. You didn't need 6 for the Butcher. Yeah, Butcher into Settlers, buys a Destria. here. Okay, that's cute. Settlers to drop the cost of the Wayfarer to buy Wayfarer. That's cute. That's cute. I like it. I like the draw. They have the Snowy as well on a gear to help smooth out bad draws, so I think it can work out. Alright. And Japan is being cute as well. Settlers into Wayfarer. Alright. Butcher trash the estate into settlers, buys a Destria. Will you uncover the bustling villages? Yeah, goes for it. Probably buys one, yep. Alright, Earl really wants to see the Wayfarer. Ooh. Good march, the Butcher. Yeah. And you probably want a second game, huh? No? Gears are very nice cards. Helps smooth things over. Ops for experiment instead. Settlers, Destria. Alright, Japan has their turn here. And they'll draw to the end of their deck. Well, they won't get the silver. In fact, they keep the settlers with the gear and double Destria. Wow, what a turn. A little bit unfortunate here for Earl, but you have to keep the Snowy and the draw card there, the Wayfarer, of course. Japan gaining more and more silver, but they can manage it. Double Destria gain from last turn. Yeah, they'll see that silver easily. Butcher trashes silver into Destria probably, and the second gear, whatever. That's better. Actually, you get to keep your coffers for something else. And now gear can set aside the settlers very easily. Oh, province. That's a bit quick. Could have built more, I think. There's storeroom available for plus buy. And lots of money. But let's see. Earl has an opportunity to catch up a little bit here, I think. So they could have butchered and then drew into the silver plus the butchered card. Butcher. What, the estate? The experiment into a bustling village. And experiment and Wayfarer. I think one Wayfarer is plenty and you just get lots of Destrias. So, alright, Japan didn't see their bustling village early enough here, so they had to cut their turn short. Destria, I assume. Oh, I thought I would go into a province, but the cost had come down. Instead, the Destria gets converted into a bustling village, and we're sticking with the province plan. Looks like yes, province and Destria. Right, that's what happened last turn. That's what I expect to see this turn. No, experiment instead. Okay. Yeah, that's a bad turn for Earl. And it looks like Japan will have a good turn here. Yeah, Destria is very safe draw. Very, very safe draw. Alright, Earl throws in the towel there. It's 4-0 to Japan. Alright, so what do we have here? 5-2 opening for Japan. So gets nothing on the 2, doesn't want the beggar. Understandable. Let's see what the 5 is though. The Old Witch, of course. Salvager and Silver, I expect, for Canada. Yeah, Salvager Silver. Old Witch played. Research instead of Salvager, yeah. That makes more sense with the Old Witch in the deck already. Second silver for Earl. And a silver for Japan. Alright, so Earl gets their 5, takes the Old Witch, which is fine. I think you do need to start fighting the curses, so it's important to get the Old Witch. Second research. Yeah, put the Salvager back on top of the deck with the frog. Buys a beggar. What? For what purpose is there a beggar? I thought that would have been a research. Haunted Woods for Japan. Alright, Earl gets the research now. Yeah, that's an ugly Haunted Woods Earl instead of buying an inn, or Haunted Woods opts for the Guild Hall to dodge the Haunted Woods. Alright, there's an inn for Japan. They need that inn, lots of terminals. Okay, two beggars. You have to be hitting province now, right? Yeah, okay. I guess that's the play. That's the plan. Beggar and Guild Hall. I mean, that's a lot of money. A single beggar plays halfway to province. And I don't think Japan is in the best position to capitalize on that. Yeah, they need the festival to start contesting. That is our 4th beggar. So for from Japan's perspective, I think they would want to put down Haunted Woods every turn to stick green cards back on top of their deck, keep playing the Old Witch as often as possible. They get a Guild Hall now. That, yeah, okay. I thought that would have been a Haunted Woods, because you want to attack your opponent as often as possible, right? They are ahead, so you want to slow them down. Alright, they get now they're switching to Beggar Guild Hall. No, you lose like that. You're more likely to lose like that because your opponent is already ahead on the same line of play. I mean, the Haunted Woods are very nice though. The Haunted Woods are very nice. So Earl reacts with their beggar. Wow, even reacting with the beggar is like gold, because they gain the silver plus the copper. And yeah, province, fine. Top deck in the Salvager. That's a good card to top deck. Excellent card to top deck. Yeah, Japan scrambling for points here, but I don't think it's enough. Earl with the coppers. They have province in hand. Again here, I think they'll take it. I think they will take it. Alright, so that's the first province for Japan. Double beggar played. Earl responds in kind. Well, triple beggar collision is not what you want to see, but it's not the worst with all the attacks flying around. Very nicely done by Earl. I didn't understand the beggar at first, but Earl has shown me the error of my ways. Oh right, did not even terminal collision with Frog Boy. Oh, look at this frog. Alright, that's skilled, that's skilled, that's skilled. I missed that cleanly. Yeah, that's a game. Look at the coffers. Yeah. Alright, cheers. Cheers to Earl there. Nicely done with Beggar Guildhall. Alright, Earl back as first player. If he gets 2 more, Canada will tie the match. Opens with a 5 on a cursed gold board. 5 without having to play the cursed gold. I think you're happy about that. I think you're very happy about that. The opponent does play their cursed gold, takes the Sia. Bounty Hunter, thought that would have been remake. Both players actually get bounty hunters. Alright. Lots of money for a second Sia, so the estate gets exiled. Alright, let's see. Not willing to play the cursed goal again is Japan, opting for a scouting party instead. The Earl here only has money for a scouting party. Exiles are cursed, which is interesting. I wonder if they'll take that off the exile mat at some point later in the game. So here exiles the cursed gold. Very nice scouting party. Clean up the top of the deck. There's the remake. I like it. I like it. Seems like Earl is in a good position coming out of the opening here. 3 for Japan. Could consider smugglers. Take silver instead. Yep, silver for Earl as well. Japan still without a remake. Exiles copper to gain a lot of money. Probably another Sia. Could also think about market. Nah, remake time, alright. That is reasonable. Exiles copper for money. Let's see what the remake does now. Silver and a Sia. Right. So this last estate, I would like to see it turned into a smugglers. Okay, they get the smugglers now, so whatever. That's probably better than waiting until you remake. You could always remake that estate into a silver later, so not terrible. Exiles estate remake, so you get to hit the cursed gold up, which is nice. Yeah, you can have 5 cores from that. Trashes copper by smugglers as well. So here I think you pick the remake. Okay, could have picked the remake. Now when do you get the market is the question. Well, now the CRs are done, right? So you have to you don't have to, but that's how you make progress in the game. That's how you are able to achieve more things, buy more things, gain more things. Alright, Bounty Hunter exiles the copper. This will get rid of the green and the purple card. Yep. And the market. Nice. Earl holding on to their first player advantage here. So let's see if Japan opts for a remake of Smugglers as their terminal play here. They would like, okay, it's going to be Smugglers. It is going to be Smugglers. Yep, and buying another market, is it? Yes, no, maybe? Market, right? Another bounty hunter. Ah, alright, so I guess the idea here is to keep cleaning up their deck while smuggling cards. Because you can't play both the remake and the smugglers here. Alright, very nice for Earl to have that Seer top deck. So the Seers split 5 each. I imagine you just put a copper aside and smuggle a market, buy a market and a silver. You could also buy a market and a bounty hunter. I think if I'm counting money properly. The second bounty hunter also allows for some remake plays later in the game. Alright, so Earl is opting to go very thin here. Not using the smugglers, instead using the remake. Exile the silver to get money from the bounty hunter and then bought back the silver to get the silver of the exile mat. What is on 6 now? Market, yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. It's effectively market silver and you've thinned your deck instead of smuggling another market. Alright, so no smugglers here for Japan. I wonder if we'll see the remake play now. I don't think so. I think they want to use their bounty hunters to clean up their deck a little bit before remaking. Yeah, so bounty hunter gets rid of a copper, gets rid of an estate. This is going to be double silver. And so here, you could have just drawn the copper and left 2 seers on top of the deck as well. Right, that was another option. So Earl's deck is looking very neat. I assume the bounty hunter will set aside the copper and smuggle a silver, and then you can buy more markets. Right. I'm just thinking if that is the best way to make progress. Never mind. Never mind. Pulled the trigger a little too early there, I think, but whatever. I mean, maybe he doesn't want his opponent to smuggle markets, but you just smuggle the markets right back. And then you have a lot more buys and a lot more money. And you can maybe pile up the estates. You know, you have the better deck. You want to use that power for as many turns as possible. You're not in a position where you want the game to end quickly because your deck will run out of gas first. Alright, so now Japan has to respond to this, yeah, with province and estate actually, so they plan to get a lot of use out of those bounty hunters, clearly. Alright, so Earl here should have a bit more money than last time because bounty hunter will gain 3 from exile in this province plus the smuggled silver. That is double province? No, one shot. One shot. think you do. Oh, they don't want the silver. Oh, I thought you would want the silver from the smugglers. I mean, gets the second bounty hunter now. I can get behind that. On a cargo ship. I can't get behind the cargo ship. Let's see what it does. Short turn for Japan, but enough to keep their lead, picking up a province. Alright, Earl goes all the way through their deck here. Now, let's see the play with the cargo ship. So one of these is for the province, right? Has to be. What next? Not smugglers, obviously. Cargo ship, is it? Or remake? Bounty hunter on the cargo ship. And what does he play with the bounty hunter? On the smugglers to get the double province? That seems risky. I don't actually know if Japan could double province. Maybe with some bounty hunter tricks. So in terms of the end game, Earl wants at least one province here, and then duchies. Duchies does open up the road for smugglers to get points. But maybe that's something you do. Okay, the silver gets exiled. One province, which goes into the cargo ship. Okay, that's fine. Decent use of cargo ship as silver, not a duchy. Oh, the silver to gain the silver off the exile mat, and a third bounty hunter. Okay, I'm okay with the 4 costs. Does open up some lines of play with the remake. Alright, so let's see how Japan responds. Thins a bit with this bounty hunter. Gets rid of the copper, exiles the estate now, smuggles what? Silver. Takes duchy. Okay. So now we have these duchy dances with the smugglers. So 2 duchies for Japan. Alright, so Earl's deck is really benefiting from the complete trash in here. Very consistent, able to see all of his cards for many turns in a row. Now let's see what the play is here. I assume one of these bounty hunters is to set aside the province. I'm not sure what the other one is for. And I assume he wants to play, or they want to play these smugglers to gain a duchy. Potentially this is a quadruple duchy turn. Exiles the smugglers. What? Okay. Okay. Could have exiled a silver there and then picked up another duchy, I think. Well, it's probably the same thing. Wait, 2 provinces. Okay, so that's 16 points adrift. Can Japan do it? So we'll opt in. Earl is saying, look, you can't get 16 points. There's no way. This is effectively what that play was about. I have enough points, and you don't, and you can't catch me. And it seems like Earl's calculations has paid off. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. I mean, unless they brick here, but the deck is too good, I think. Yeah, look, game in hand. Alright. Well done. Nicely played endgame now. My Earl. Wait, GG's? What? Isn't there one left? There's 4. I can't count. Alright. So Japan takes this one 4-2. I'll see you in the next one.